Welcome to the full breakdown of the buffs and nerfs in Call of Duty Mobile Season 5 of 2025. From SMGs and ARs to perks and score streaks, a ton of changes have been made that can impact your loadouts and playstyles. Let's dive right into the details. Switchblade X9, stomach damage multiplier increased from 0.9x to 1x. This will result in more consistent damage when hitting the torso, making the Switchblade a more reliable SMG in close quarters. OWC Skeleton Stock Attachment now grants plus 3% movement speed, improving mobility without sacrificing handling too much. MSMC base movement speed improved from 5.14 milliseconds to 5.26 milliseconds. ADS movement speed increased from 4.11 milliseconds to 4.31 milliseconds. OWC Marksman Attachment now has a reduced ADS time penalty from plus 15% to plus 10%, making this build a bit more mobile. MX9 range profile buffed from 12 meter, 17 meter, 22 meter to 15 meter, 20 meter, 25 meter. This extends its effective range and makes it a better hybrid in mid-range gunfights. KSP 45 range increased from 13 meter, 21 meter to 16 meter, 25 meter, giving this burst SMG stronger performance in longer engagements. Peacekeeper MK2 horizontal recoil has been reduced, which should make the weapon more stable and easier to control at medium to long range. M13 RTC Heavy Long Barrel now has a reduced ADS movement speed penalty, going from minus 15% to minus 5%, making mobility builds more viable. ASM-10 Branson Attachment now only reduces movement speed by minus 2% instead of minus 4%. No stock attachments hit flinch penalty, reduced from plus 20% to plus 10%, improving survivability during gunfights. Type 25 Bullet Spread Accuracy BSA improved from 25/14 to 20/12, making the weapon more precise in hipfire and ADS. Hit flinch reduced from 0.8 to 0.6. MIP Extended Light Barrel now gives minus 8% horizontal recoil reduction, up from minus 3.2%. Tactical Foregrip A now adds minus 6.4% horizontal recoil reduction, making the Type 25 much more accurate. Now my favorite weapon, LK24. Thank you activation for this buff. LK24's stomach multiplier increased from 1x to 1.1x, improving lethality. BSA improved from 16/5 to 12/5 in multiplayer only, enhancing precision. FR556 range profiles improved from 26 meter, 33 meter to 30 meter, 40 meter, allowing better damage consistency at longer distances. MIP Light Barrel short now gives plus 10% ADS movement speed, up from plus 2%, helping with aggressive loadouts. M1 Garand range profile improved from 18 meter, 34 meter to 20 meter, 36 meter, giving it more power in both mid and long range gunfights. MW11 Akimbo hipfire spread tightened from 188, 160 to 160, 120, making dual MW11s more accurate. LCAR-9 range buffed from 9 meter, 16 meter to 10 meter, 17 meter. ADS time reduced from 180 milliseconds to 170 milliseconds, improving its quick draw potential. Machine Pistol VDD 35mm short sprint to fire STF. Penalty increased from plus 12% to plus 15%, slightly delaying shots after sprinting. 7.62 Gorenko 40-round mags. Leg damage multiplier reduced from 1x to 0.9x, making shots to the legs less effective. AK-117 BR only. Damage profile nerfed from 25/22/19 to 25/22/18/15, slightly weakening its performance at longer ranges. Damage drop-off worsened in BR, making it less effective over range. 25/22/18/15. AK-117 nerfed again in BR. What is Activision doing? Seriously, Activision, what are you thinking? The AK-117 just got nerfed again in Battle Royale, and for what reason? Wasn't the Season 4 nerf already enough? Now, right after the community worked hard to unlock the free mythic AK-117, Lava Remix, you're dropping another nerf? Most players, nearly 60%, have already unlocked this mythic, and many others are still grinding for it. And now you're killing its effectiveness in the very mode where it's supposed to shine? This weapon isn't even meta in multiplayer. So that slight MP buff was basically meaningless. The AK-117's real power has always been in BR, and now you're gutting it? The new BR damage profile, 25-22 or 18-15, makes the gun feel sluggish and underwhelming, especially in mid to long-range fights. It's slowly turning into trash tier. Meanwhile, weapons that actually need balancing, like the USS-9, MG42, or even the overperforming Man-O-War, are untouched. The AK-117 has always been a balanced and reliable AR, not overpowered. So why keep nerfing it? You're not just ruining the weapon, you're ruining player motivation. People will start losing interest in grinding for mythic skins if they know the weapon will be nerfed into the ground after they unlock it. Activision, please stop nerfing the wrong weapons. You're disappointing a huge portion of your player base with decisions like this. Let the AK-117 breathe. Score streaks, perks, and tactical adjustments. RAPS. Score cost increased from 920 to 1050, making it harder to earn. Martyrdom. Grenade delay reduced from 2 seconds to 1 second, meaning the explosion after death happens quicker. Be cautious when downing enemies. Tactical mask. Now reduces tactical equipment effects by 85%, up from 70%, making it even stronger against stuns, flashes, and cryobombs. Iron lungs. Breath hold duration increased from 15 seconds to 25 seconds, offering better stability for snipers. Spycraft. Hacking time reduced by 0.1 seconds, allowing slightly quicker takeovers of enemy equipment. Cryo bomb. Health increased from 20 to 200, making it harder to destroy. Desperado, BR class. Turret bonus damage multiplier against vehicles reduced from 2x to 1x minus 1.2. Turret turn angle increased, giving better coverage but less explosive power versus vehicles. That's the full rundown of all the buffs and nerfs in Season 5. Whether you're grinding multiplayer or dropping into BR, these changes will affect your builds and strategies. Let us know in the comments what you think of these adjustments and which weapon you're most excited to try.